we are on July 16th, two 88-year-olds celebrating 64 years of marriage together. And I thought, well, I'll just put this little short video on in case you'd like to see something of our anniversary. We went out to breakfast this morning and I did a little filming, just the two of us. Had a very nice breakfast at Mimi's. Well, happy 64th anniversary.
What do you think?
I can't believe it. What do you have there?
It's a cheese, brie cheese, and mushroom omelet.
And look at what I've had. I've been dreaming of this. My smoked salmon eggs Benedict. Iced tea. What could be better? Oh, I am so looking forward to this. Happy anniversary to us. Happy anniversary to us. Happy anniversary to us. Happy anniversary to us. Now don't blow it out yet. 2, 3, 64 years and more to go. And then Colleen took a little video of us outside doing some reminiscing. Here it is, July 16th, 2024.
Seems like only yesterday, 64. We were talking about it all morning. What we were doing at this time, what we were doing at that time.
Yep.
Not everything, of course, not everything.
No, of course not. But we were at Mimi's having our wonderful breakfast. They say that as you grow older, your perception of time really gets out of whack. And those long, long days of summer when we were little are no longer there. I'll say to Moosey, oh, when did we do that? A year ago? And he'd say, no, we did that 8 years ago. And that's the wonderful thing about still having your memory at 80, what are we, 87 years old?
I have no clue.
Well, they say is that we still remember so many little details about our 64 years together. Actually, it's 65, counting the year before we were married. And we were reviewing almost every wonderful little moment, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Picking at the details.
And we even remember our little Calzy, by the way. Colleen is filming us here.
Woohoo.
And we remember the year she was born, and I remember knowing that Colleen would be my last baby. Oh, did I have tears over that?
You didn't want to go for 7?
Well, I was 39 years old
I
by
was
that
there.
time.
I was all over it.
I would have loved to, but in those days, you know, you had to have your babies in your 30s.
Well, you were 39?
38 and a half, I think, when I had you. Yeah.
And that, people are having kids younger and younger, or older and older nowadays,
I
right?
know that.
That's young.
But it's been a wonderful 64 years.
Yeah.
And lots of ups and downs, but
No downs.
but the years have been wonderful. Right.
Harley says happy anniversary.
Thank you, Harley. Kisses, hugs, and squeezes. And you too, Moose. Huh? Well, it's a little hot out there. I think we'll spend our afternoon.
Oh, Shamu's getting a little bit jelly.
We have Shamu in here. Everyone wants to wish us happy.
Oh, Shamu got jealous there for a minute.
Yeah, I think she does that when.
Well, happy anniversary, guys.
Oh, thank you.
I still remember your 50th, 14 years ago.
Yeah.
Seems like yesterday, down in at the beach, the big celebration we did.
Stayed the whole weekend at the Huntington Beach Hotel, and we were on the beach. And the kid, you know what I remember most about that year? And then we were married 50 years. You guys put on a roast.
Yeah.
Remember the roast?
Yes. Around the fire pit at the beach.
And all the kids were there, all the grandkids, absolutely everyone was there. And even the children, I remember saying the most loving things about us.
You know what I remember? Michael was in the bar getting drinks, and he sees a priest with his vestments over his arm, and he says to the priest, "Would you renew the vows with these people?"
That's right.
I said, "Sure."
Yeah.
He came out, and we renewed our vows with this captive priest.
Yeah, that we found
were on a big patio that they had set up the big dinner for us, the whole family. I mean, there must have been 35 of us at that point. Now there's 56 of us all together. But we renewed our vows on our 50th anniversary. That's right. And it was all because Micah found a priest.
In the bar.
Yeah. How wonderful. I remember one funny thing I want to say. But Sabrina got up in a house coat, and she had my phone, which I used to wear around my neck, remember? Because
Yes.
Moose used to get so mad at me because I could never find my phone. It was always in a purse. And remember when I wore the glasses on my head? She had 3 pair of glasses on her head.
And she was mimicking you. Where are my glasses? Where are my glasses?
And I remember Riley. Remember Riley was, what, a young 13, 14-year-old teenager, something like that? Maybe 18
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, 14 years
And
ago.
he said the most beautiful things about us.
Yeah.
Out of the mouths of young kids too. So we're very blessed.
Too blessed to be stressed.
Maybe we'll have another big beach soiree on our 70th. How's that?
Or 65.
65.
Next
That
year.
Sounds good to me. Sounds
Yeah.
good to me. Thank you, Kelsey.
Okay.
Love
Sure.
you. And then I started going through some nostalgic pictures, going all the way back to before we were married, and I started picking them out. So I've put a few of these on the end, which I will narrate. And it's kind of fun for Moosey and I to look back of when we were married and how the baby started and how our family kept growing and growing. And we were moving. We lived in Kentucky, Fort Knox, Kentucky. We lived in New Jersey, San Francisco, Scotland. We lived in Nevada for a while, back to California, Southern California. It's been a great ride, and I must say we have been very blessed with a wonderful family that now numbers somewhere around 58 of us, including grandchildren, great-grandchildren, SOs, you name it, spouses, and that's wonderful. I found some pictures of our 50th wedding anniversary where Colleen mentioned that on the camera, where we were all down at Huntington Beach. And then I did do a video on our 60th wedding anniversary, and I'll put a few little pictures of that. I thought I'd make this mainly so the kids could see this, our little chronological life of children and growing families and anniversaries. And then I thought, well, maybe you'd like to see it too. So I'll sort of narrate some of the photos and not make this too long. Moosey and I actually met freshman year in college and dated once or twice, but he wasn't the main thing in my life at that point. We started dating right after we graduated from college, and a year later, we were getting married on July 16th, 1960. What a wonderful day that was. Moosey was in the Army at Fort Knox, and here we were 3 months later, expecting our first baby. And 6 years later, we had 4 wonderful children. We moved to Scotland in the late 60s and had 3 wonderful years there. When we came home, we lived back east for a year and then to California and Disneyland. By the end of the 70s, Mikey and Colleen were born, and we were ensconced in California life. Here we are on my 80th birthday with all 6 kids. Here Moosey and I are all dressed up for somebody's wedding, a charity event. We had a lot of fun in those days. 2 trips to Ireland with the whole family. Before we knew it, we were celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary with a bunch of kids and grandkids and greats. Here we are on our 60th wedding anniversary. And by the way, I did a video of this. You can look back and find it. Lots of fun things, charity events, dress-ups, a great, big, wonderful, loving family of children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And here we are 3 nights ago at Colleen's siblings' night party. Well, thanks for watching, my friends, and I'll see you real soon. Love you, and God bless us all.